Learn to run. Learn to run. You can do it. You can learn to run. Most people, barring unforeseen circumstances, can learn to run. And the reason they can is because we tend to always start with too much, too fast, too soon. And so if you don't, if you're in a nice program like this one and we keep you comfortable, easy peasy pace, talking pace, carrying on a conversation, then you'll be fine. Your body will adjust slowly and easily to the impact of running. Okay, so how do we differentiate between walking and running? Well, when you walk, you have a nice wide stride with a strong heel-toe action. Looks something like this, right? You are walking comfortably and you have one foot in contact with the ground at all times. Unlike running, when you first learn, you'll learn in the shuffle format. Think of it more like a shuffle. Here's the difference right here. In this little split second that I'm airborne, there's a great deal of impact. When you walk, 1 to 2 times your body weight, okay? Soon as I go to that nice little shuffle, here we are, easy peasy, there's suddenly 3, 4, 5 times your body weight with every single time you land. Ankles to knees to hips and through your back and shoulders. Okay, so you've seen just a little snippet there. So things to think about, all right? Walking, you've got a nice sort of a long arm swing. It's just comfortably swinging at your sides. Right off the bat, when you learn to run, elbows are now bent at 90 degrees, about. Elbows are tucked at your sides. Your fingers are comfortable. Posture is important. Again, big importance there. Take that breath. Exhale. Find a relaxation in your upper body. Elbows then bent at 90 degrees. It's your arms that dictate the pace. Tiny little swing versus the big arm swing when you're walking, okay? So tiny little swing generates that tiny little step that you take when you are doing the shuffle. And I sometimes call it the cha-cha. It's not a cha-cha. If you're a dancer, you know it's not a cha-cha. But it generates that thought process of a lightness in your step, okay? So when I land in this little cha-cha, this little shuffle, you land not heel-toe as you do when you're walking. You land under your base of support right here, really on your midfoot, not forefoot, but kind of mid to forefoot. And when I shuffle, you'll notice mid to forefoot, my heel does come down, but generally not till just after I've hit contact with the ground. So midfoot landing under your base of support. Super important because that's where your strength is. By landing under your base of support, you're tapping into your strong glute muscles and your quadricep muscles, and you are not overstriding. Okay, overstriding would mean landing in front of your body here. And what does that do? That throws you into this position. When people are straining, as in huffing and puffing, way before they're ready for it, they overstride, find themselves in this compromising position here, tapping into hip flexors instead of the strength that is under your hips. So we don't worry about moving forward quickly at all. You'll notice here I am doing this little shuffle, and I love it. You should feel like you could do a marathon at this pace and at this tempo. You should feel like, in fact, you can walk faster, perhaps covering more ground than you were when you were doing that nice little shuffle. That's how easy it could be. And I'm even going to recommend when you begin, the program is alternating between a run interval, a shuffle interval, and a recovery walk interval. And gradually you'll be running more and walking less. But I'm going to encourage that first session that you almost do it on the spot, just like I'm doing here. I'm not moving forward quickly. 1 minute, that first 1 minute interval will go by really fast. And you will feel like, what? That's all we're going to do? Yes, that's all you're going to do. Just remember, the idea is you are learning to string those shuffle minutes together The faster shuffle, the faster running comes much later until you are used to finding your nice little rhythm, quick little arm action, soft knee, lightness in your step, landing right under your hips. You can do it.